Okay, so this section is factored by grouping. So sometimes you have to group like the first term and the third term together with the second term and the fourth term together. Other times, you might have to group the first and the last term and the two middle terms together. But essentially, in any case, you have to group two terms together and factor out what's in common. So in this case, the first one has a 2u in common, and then I have left over v plus 3. Second term has a 5 in common, and I'm left with a v plus 3. And then what I look at is what's in common between these two terms, which is a v plus 3. And I'm left with a 2u plus 5. Again, group the first two, last two. And if it doesn't work out where you get something that's in common like this in the end, then you messed up and you need to like regroup them in a different way. So I can factor out a t, and I'm left with a w plus 10. And I can factor out a negative 2, and I'm left with a w plus 10. So now between the two terms, I'm left with a w plus 10 in common, and I have a t minus 2 left over. Okay, so now I have my check for understanding. Well, check for understanding, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pause the video, try both of these questions, and then unpause the video and see if you got the same answer as me. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video. All right, so now when you come back, let's see if you got the same answer as me. So I've grouped the first two together, and I'm left with a 3 and an m that can come out. So 7m minus p, and then plus 4. And I'm left with a p minus 7. Well, that does not work, right? Because I need these two terms to be common. So that means I need to like try regrouping. So I guess I could try maybe I think I messed up here. Let's see. So I could pull a 3. Let's go negative 3m out. That will leave me with a negative 7 and then a plus p. Factor a 4 out, and I'm left with a p minus 7. Now, this 7 minus p, or negative 7 plus p, is the same thing as p minus 7 because the p's are both positive, and then the negative 7s are both negative 7s. So I could have rearranged this as 3m p minus 7 plus 4 times p minus 7. Oops. So now a p minus 7 comes out, and I'm left with a negative 3m plus 4. Okay, and then let's look here. So negative 3x squared, so I'm left with an x minus 11, and then 4 can come out, and I'm left with an x minus 11. So x minus 11 and a negative 3x squared plus 4. All right, and that's it for this lesson.